want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. The whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes. Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men.
Cloudy World. Hey man, I'm here with
Big Daddy Bree.
and hey, we are talking about a lot of these serious allegations going on with Jay-Z. Now, I got a lot of respect for Jay-Z and what he does, but these allegations, especially with the diddler, man, I don't even know anymore. Cloudy World, like, comment, subscribe, and today we talking about Jay-Z and these allegations with him allegedly tag teaming someone with Diddy. It's looking crazy. Now, in an amended lawsuit filed Sunday, an Alabama woman identified anonymously as Jane Doe claims the billionaire music mogul born Sean Carter and Combs had allegedly drugged and messed with her at an after party following the MTV Music Video Awards in September 2000. Now this is crazy because the woman brought a lawsuit against Combs in October for the same alleged assault. So this ain't nothing new coming up. She's been saying these things and it's finally making this traction. Now, this Doe also alleges that another unnamed celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns on her. Now, that's wild that they not.
Female someone.
You think female somebody? Ooh. Dang, I don't even want to speculate,
There were
but
speculations saying that it might have been Beyonce.
Beyonce? You don't think it could have been, what's, J-Lo?
I mean, I have no idea. I'm just saying what was said online.
Oh, that's wild, bro.
That's just a speculation, though.
See, and that's why this stuff gets so crazy because, especially with all this fame and fortune and all that stuff. Let me do it one more time. And that's crazy because, especially with all these things with fame and fortune, you never know what someone will or won't do. And so they're saying that allegedly Combs has been allowed years to conduct himself in this manner without consequences. Read the lawsuit. He believes he is above the law. He is not. His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances. Both perpetrators must face justice. Now Jay-Z, who was 30 at the time of the alleged assault, is now 55 and vehemently denied the allegations against him in a statement on Sunday. Now, the claims on Jay-Z come from an avalanche of legal woes for Combs, Mr. Diddy, who was arrested in September on charges of racketeering, trafficking, and transportation to engage in that freaky stuff, man. Now, this embattled hip-hop mogul has been held in custody at the Special Housing Unit in Brooklyn for freaky diddlers and detention centers for diddlers. Now, Jay-Z denies all that allegations and says he and Queen Bee will have to sit our children down because in his 14-page indictment filed in federal court, Combs was accused of turning his multifaceted business empire into a criminal enterprise in which his associates engaged in kidnapping, arson, violence, and trafficking. This is getting crazy, bruh. They talking about this man like he Batman or something.
A lot. Like, I feel like whether it's true or not, that a lot of the times the government doesn't hold the law up to everyone. Like, depending on your position, it depends on whether they're going to push any situations that are brought up or any allegations, or are they going to try to protect an image?
Yeah.
As well as, I believe a lot of the time the government itself, even police, are involved. They try to hide information. Not saying that specifically with this situation, because again, I do not know. But with all the allegations and everything, I feel like one, Jay-Z should do more to, like, if he really feels like he's innocent, he should, like, do more than just write a little letter. Because it's blasted everywhere. You know the position you're in. You have people who look up to you. This is something that can really ruin your image. It's like a time where it's like, you have to really be like, okay, what can I do to fix this situation? Like, I don't know. Do you think it would be smarter to basically say less or actually speak out if he was innocent?
I don't really see no benefit in him speaking out right now, especially how they've already done. He's clearly done what he's done. I feel like Jay-Z, all he's gonna open up is more questions than he probably even wants to answer.
I was gonna say, without speaking out, it just leaves a lot of room for imagination.
It does. But sometimes, like, this is a whole open investigation. Like, what he says could really get this man's family, not even just in his family, Beyonce time. Like,
that's what I'm saying. The whole thing is also, like, that's also the reason why I feel like he should speak out. Because at the same time, his kids can be affected by this. People can go around and be like, oh, you're, like, put your family's on, all this other stuff. And it can really start to take a toll on the kids itself. And not really making an effort to take that pressure off of the kids.
But I feel like these kids are little. Like, this is serious to, like, these kids. These kids, what? They're younger than 15?
Why his daughter be performing on Beyonce?
She's a kid though, like stuff like mature stuff like that. It's like once you open that stuff up, it becomes a whole nother thing. Like, I can't tell someone how to parent their kid. What I do think he needs to do is, if he's gonna speak up, this is the time to do it. Because at this point,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I feel like right now would be the time to actually like make a video or something. Like,
yeah,
like let the people know you're human.
Yeah.
And that all these accusations that are going on, that they're false and that you're not a weirdo. But that's if you're innocent. Because also, if you're not, again, that's where the mind runs. You're taking all this time to find excuses, try to hide evidence before you can try to speak out. But by the time you speak out, everything's already hidden. You won't have any more stuff to go look off of. So it can really go either way.
Yeah, that's real. That's really true. See, that's how deep this stuff goes. It's like, there's no real way to handle this. Because I remember people said the same thing about Kel. And that boy...
And those are serious allegations. Especially if you're talking about a 13-year-old. He has daughters. People could literally be imagining what has this kid doing. And some people can be like, oh, blah blah, he's celebrity, that might not happening, but that could also be a reason why the kids are more scared to speak out.
That's true. So I remember when that man Kelly came out with that little interview, and I ain't gonna lie, that interview did him terribly. Like, he should have just never even did that interview. Man, y'all killing me with this. Like, bro, that interview was like, if I was his lawyer, I would have told him to never do that. Like, that's why I'm like, these dudes, sometimes the more you do, the worse it goes. But sometimes it's the other way. Because I remember when that whole thing with Jonathan Majors came out.
That situation is something said because, like I say, even people are literally going to think about it. You have daughters. The allegations are a 13-year-old girl. Like, people are really going to think stuff like that. Like, if I was in his position, right? And there was a bunch of allegations and I knew they weren't true, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I would mention. Like, I would be like, I literally have a daughter that I love and care for. You really think I would put another child in that position to even feel that type of fear or anything like that? Like, one, just make it clear that you're not weird. Like, cause that at this point, that's what everybody's thinking. You're associated with somebody who's done a lot of weird stuff. You're probably weird too. And literally at that point, I feel like his biggest battle right now is me and the people. Because I feel like if he tries to separate and be like, oh, I'm not associated, he's gonna have issues with Diddy. But at the same time, that's what makes me think
street stuff.
That's what makes me think that the shit that was going on.
To me, it's like,
again,
it's the issue with business and street politics, bro. Because it could really just be what you just said. Like, if I speak up now, I got issues with street stuff. And it ain't even gotta be like that type of stuff, but it's like by me not speaking up, now I'm also got issues with this stuff.
Being on this side.
Exactly. So it's like I wouldn't want to be in that position. Cause look at that other dude with Russell Simmons. That man he had all this stuff going on. He's in the whole country doing whatever. I'm like,
I feel like the best thing is for him to basically just make it known he's not weird. He doesn't even have to mention nothing about Diddy. Honestly. but make it known, like if like I'm saying if he's innocent,
Yeah.
right? Make it known that that's not the timing that you're on. Don't even mention Diddy because people are just gonna take all the information.
Exactly.
I don't even think he should do a video like with his face because people are just gonna screenshot, make memes and stuff, all this other stuff.
Exactly.
They can run. They're gonna try to look at the facial expressions and all this other stuff. The only way I feel like he should do a video is if he's really genuine.
Exactly.
And that's just like showing people human and that his family shouldn't be going through this. Like you have like you got my family going through all of this, putting all this on my kids and everything, and it's not even true.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what these folks got to do. And it's like if he is going through that, I feel like, bro, if they talking like that, bro, shoot him to the
But
ground if that's
also
not
being
true.
his
But
PR
if it is,
people who
exactly,
telling him.
because you're a business at that point. You're bigger than a person. You feed people. Like, you have people's livelihoods depending on this going one way or the other. So it literally is like that. Even with Kanye, when all this stuff was going on, it's like when this dude crash out, people's jobs get lost because he not locked in. It's like, man, I wouldn't want to be in this position. I feel like we need answers. Cloudy World, let us know your thoughts in the comment section on what you believe. Do you think that Jay-Z has done what people are saying? Do you think this is just some type of conspiracy? Do you feel like it's just being blown out of the way? What do y'all feel? Do you think Jay-Z in the wrong? Let us know in the comment section. Cloudy World, and we gone.